Hello everyone. I am waiting for my first layer to dry. It is so bright out. It is almost t-shirt weather. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect start to April. Oh sorry, it's a little bright. No matter which way I turn, it's gonna be too bright. But I wanted to welcome you to Plein April. I'm going to be painting outside every day this month, and I'll record bits and pieces of it and share it here. If you don't know what Plein April is, basically it's just a challenge where you paint outside every day during April, encouraging connecting with nature, getting a habit of daily painting. And for me, I use it as an opportunity to really kickstart my year painting outside. I have a tentative plan to post every Tuesday and Saturday, so I can just kind of keep the momentum going and not have such big videos to edit each week. I'm also going to try to post daily on Instagram because I know a lot of people who do Plein April are on there and I want to keep up with it. But I'm also going to post daily on Blue Sky. I joined Blue Sky because I just like it so much better. If you're on Blue Sky, come hang out. I picked out a bunch of spots ahead of time, so I'm taking out a lot of the guesswork this month. So I can just wake up, get my bag, go paint, and then I can get back to work. So I'm kind of trying to make it more of a routine this time. It's hard to paint outside every day, especially if we end up with some bad weather. But on those days, I can drive to a spot with a view and just paint what I see from the car. I am at one of my favorite spots on the coast. I just really wanted to hear the waves. The forecast says we have some good weather in the next week or two, so that is really lucky. I'm trying to limit myself to an hour a day. I just want to kind of build this habit. So wherever the painting is at an hour, I'm just gonna stop, absorb the lessons, and move on with my day. There may be some days where I go full out and do like 2 or 3 hours painting somewhere, especially if it's an epic location, but I can't afford to do that every day. And I'm also trying to remove the whole like you have to paint a masterpiece mindset, which puts a lot of pressure on me. I'm really trying to use it as an opportunity to learn color and light in the landscape. You probably recognize a lot of my supplies that I'm using because I've done videos about my supplies and what I like to paint with outside. This is just a giant, it's called One Stroke 3/4 inch Aquafine by Dollar Rowney. And it's one of my older brushes that I just keep floating in my bag. But when I'm using this bigger size paper, I like it for the first wash or two and like blocking in my big shapes, and then I can start slowly going down to my smaller brush sets. This is one of the places I could spend an entire day at, just wandering, taking photos, painting, sketching. It is so gorgeous, and there's just cliffs like this for as long as you can walk in that direction. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue on with this. I think my layer is probably dry by now. I have it in the sun so that it speeds up the dry time. I don't love it when it's in the sun because it kind of messes with my eyes, but I just have to make it dry fast. All right, one of my biggest tips is to stand back away from your painting like as far as you can and look at it. Like take a little break, let your eyes rest, and then look at it with a fresh perspective, with a new perspective from farther away. Every single time I do that, I see something I can adjust or like see something I've missed or whatever. It just helps you it minimizes all the details that you can easily get caught up in while you're standing right next to the painting. And I feel like it helps move along the progress a lot smoother. I just got chased away by a very angry bee. So it forced me way back so I could look at the painting.